What's going on, Raiders? Duelam here, and today we have a very, very exciting day for my account. This is the day that the account changes forever, and I am currently at 105 days played, so about 3.5 months, literally exactly 3.5 months, and I have finally done it. I have completed the last Arbiter challenge. That's right. Deal 100 million damage to Demon Lord, minimum difficulty Nightmare, only first chosen difficulty counts. And it took me exactly 4 keys to do it. So finally we have gotten there. So we're going to get into the unlock. We're going to get into the build as well on Hell Hades. And before we do that, make sure you're clicking that download link or scanning the QR code to get Karato Fox Hunter. The second you start the game, an amazing legendary nuker. At level 10, you're going to be getting Tagore, an amazing epic support character. At level 20, you're going to be getting Fane, who's got some incredible turn meter steal, as well as some pretty crazy damage. And then at level 30, you're going to be getting Vergus, who's a defense-based champion, to help keep your other characters alive. And then this is super important. Day number 1 within the first 24 hours of making your Raid Shadow Legends account. Type in promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong, one of the best free legendaries they have ever given. And if you're on iOS, make sure you're clicking a different link in the description to type in any promo codes. All right, so let's finally do it. Let's collect this. That's right, we finally have Arbiter, and that actually gave me 30,000 clan points as well, so kind of awesome there. And now I have the Ramantu and the Marius missions, which we'll go over before we end this video. But now I officially have Arbiter, and she is right here. Finally. And the thing that makes her as good as she is really is just the aura. Increase ally speed in arena battles by 30%. So let's go over to hellhades.com and let's do it. So we've got Arbiter here. And yeah, she's amazing. She's the character that everybody wants to have. She's got so much usefulness. She's actually really good in things that are not arena as well. She's actually really good in other places. Extremely good in faction wars, obviously. So she's going to be part of the High Elves. So now I have a really good reviver for faction wars, which is absolutely awesome. And again, the main thing, Arbiter increases ally speed in arena by 30%. That is just one of the highest in the game. There's only one that's higher than that. I think there's somebody at 32%, if I'm not mistaken. I know like Odin does 40%, but it's just for Void. But I think there's somebody at 32% from Demon Spawn, if I'm not mistaken. But I can't remember. So she's got weaken debuff. She's got attacks all enemies have a 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 1. Her A3, increase attack buff on all allies for 2 turns, then fills the turn meters of all allies for 30%. Heals all allies by 25% of their max health if they have less than 50% HP. And then revives all dead allies on an A4 as well. Absolutely amazing, and grants an extra turn to this champion if an ally was successfully revived. So amazing. So the way I'm going to build her is straight arena. So here's what I'm going to do. There's going to be 2 different builds that are here. You see Arena PvE Masteries and Arbiter PvP Masteries. I'm going PvP because that's where I'm going to be using Arbiter the most, and that's where almost everybody uses Arbiter the most. So I'm going to be doing these Masteries here. These are going to be the best ones for sure, and this is just going to be for that quick hitting, super fast matches, just like Arena is made for. Now, for the blessings, this is super important. So for 1 through 4, it says Survival Instinct, and then 5 through 6, it says Brimstone. But you need to make sure you are clicking this little button here that says Show Arena Blessing. And it changes. It is very different now. So now for 1 through 4, it's Temporal Chains, and then 5 through 6, it's Intimidating Presence. Now, if we go in game here, we can actually look at this, and we can look at this on Tholen, because I have blessings unlocked on him. change blessing. So the ones were going to be were temporal chains. So decreases each enemy speed for each active buff they are under, except the buffs placed at the start of the round. So that is one of the options for her. And then the other option is going to be the one that I am going with. I do not think there is any other one that you should go with, but this is just me. It's intimidating presence. So strengthens your team's aura and weakens the enemy team's aura. If the multiple champions on the same team have intimidating presence, only one will work. If the champion on the same team have both intimidating presence and command presence blessing, only intimidating presence works. So what this does is it actually strengthens your team's aura by 2.5% and weakens the enemy team's aura by 5% at 1 star. At 3 star, it strengthens the team's aura by 7.5% and weakens the enemies by 10%. At 5, it's 15% and 20%. And then at 6, it's 35% and weakens by 20%. So this is going to be the main blessing you're going to want to use on Arbiter for sure. And this is going to be the key to making your Arbiter that much faster. So let's go back in game here, or back into Hell 80s here, and look. So mainly all you want to do is speed. Speed, 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 speed. So we've got speed, speed, we get speed, defense percent, HP, and accuracy. Accuracy is kind of meh. That's just for the A2 from removing the buffs. So that's kind of definitely on the lowest of the primary stat that you want. But speed is going to be key because you want her going first. Then defense and HP just for survivability. Recommended PvE artifact sets is going to be speed, divine speed, supersonic, which I don't think I have any of, and then relentless, which I also don't think I'm gonna run on her. I think I'm gonna do speed, divine speed, and then righteous on her for even more. And then for PvP stats, speed, defense percent, it's pretty much the exact same thing. The only difference is instead of relentless, it recommends stone skin, which I'm actually starting to get some stone skin already, which is absolutely amazing. I actually got a mythical piece of stone skin. So that's pretty awesome. So we come back in game here. We've got Arbiter. I lost her already. She's gone. She's lost. She's lost forever. Where did she go? I found her. Okay. So we'll go here. And yeah, my goal is I don't know if I'm going to book her or not yet. That's going to be my big choice. So if I'm just using her for arena, I don't care to book her, right? Because if I'm just using her for arena, I only care about the first turn, the first 2 turns. So the books on this to make this cooldown go lower doesn't really benefit me because the fight's usually over in Classic Arena by then. And even in Live Arena by then, the fight's over. And she's probably going to be banned in Live Arena anyway, so it's not like it matters. And then the A2, what does it matter if there's... I guess the A2, yeah, there's more buff chance, debuff chance, but I don't get to pick who it goes on. Same thing with the A4. I don't get to choose who it goes on. And the cooldown is not really helping me because if the fight's lasting that long, I've probably already lost because they have a really good defense build, whatever it might be. So I really don't think she is worth using your books on because the fights don't last that long that she is a part of. Now, if you are planning on using her in some PvE content, then yeah, absolutely. She's definitely worth it. Now, for the build, like we said, I'm probably going to end up doing the speed set here and just doing substats, speed, 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 speed. We're going to do speed, and then we're going to do divine speed if I could pull it off, which it looks like I can actually. I have accuracy, crit rate. I got actually a pretty good shield here. I'll do divine speeds, and then I'll also do righteous as well. I have a lot of good righteous gear as well. I actually have a lot of mythical pieces because I just did all of my forge as well, and I think I even have speed as a substat on the helmet as well. I do, and that's the mythical stat here. So you see when you get a mythical piece, there's a mythical substat, which is the speed here. So that's probably going to be on her for sure. So that's my goal with Arbiter. And now we get an all new challenge, which is absolutely amazing. Now we get to work for the best legendary in the game in Marius. Marius is the best legendary in the game without a shadow of a doubt. So now we get to start working on him, and we get to work on Romantu at the same time, which is absolutely great. We get to do both simultaneously. I'm super, super happy about that. But these are substantially harder. These are really going to test your account. So you see stage 7 Karak Castle on Nightmare, already did that. 3 stars on stage 7 of Karak's Castle on Nightmare, already did that. 10 glyphs to upgrade artifact or accessory substats. Cool, that's what I can do and work on next. Now you see clear stage 14 of the Barbarian Crypt, so already getting hard. Doom Tower boss on the 10th floor on normal. I just finished that. Earned 10,000 points in events. I really hope that's cumulative and not a single event. So there are a lot of missions here that are not easy. Oh, the 10th floor, the 20th floor. Oh, that's easy. The Doom Tower, that's easy. I've done that before. So if we scroll all the way to the end here, I'm curious to see how hard it is. Tier 6 for 10 master. Oh, that's easy. Cool. Beat the Doom Tower boss on the 80th floor. That's not bad. Let's go to Marius. How hard are these? I've heard Marius missions are ridiculously hard, especially once you get towards the end. Awaken a champion to level 2. That's actually kind of difficult awakening because that's the Altar of Souls. 6 million damage to Hydra. I'm just barely getting there as well. So hard mode stage 3 or higher of the Spider's Den 20 times. Yeah, hard mode. That's tough too. And then Curse City. I am not touching Curse City yet, so we're going to have a lot of fun going through those missions. I'm super, super excited. I hope you guys are enjoying your journey of Raid Shadow Legends and enjoying watching my journey in Raid Shadow Legends. So join me if you haven't yet, or if you want to start a new account, make sure you're doing that with my download link for the best start ever. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, Raiders.